Sorry, I'm a bit late. So if you're new to these stretches, all you're going to need is either a yoga mat or a towel to lie on. Then a nice clear space, as we're going to be moving the legs about, and somewhere where you can see me. This is a class for all levels, so don't worry if you're a complete beginner or if you're super bendy and you've been doing this for ages. I'll offer modifications as and where I can. And of course, if at any moment you want to change what we're doing, of course, feel free. So we're going to get started with a little warm-up. Feet are going to be hip width apart, and we're just going to bend the knees and circle the shoulders back 4 times. Bend the knees, bring the shoulders forwards, and then we'll do 2 circles with the right and 2 circles with the left. Off we go. 1 and 2, bringing the shoulders up to the ears. 3 and 4, and then up and over. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Bend, circle the right arm. 1 with a twist, and 2, and the left. 3 and 4. Good. Open the legs out a little wider, bending into the knees, open the arms to Debbie seconds, and we're going to twist 16 times. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Opening the legs out wider now. We're going to do our side lunges. So you're going to bring the opposite hand to your bent knee and then stretch, and then we switch. We're going to do 10 of these, and you're going to get lower and lower with each lunge. Off we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Getting a bit lower each time. 7 and 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Great, we're just going to do a little calf stretch here. So bent front knee, stretched back leg, hips are lifted, feet are parallel. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping over. And the other leg, lifting the hips. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's go down onto our mat. Legs crossed, and we're just going to warm up the spine. So, combining with the breath, I'll go diagonal so you can see. We're going to breathe in and lift the chest up to the ceiling. Breathe out, tuck your chin into your chest, hold onto your knees and rock back. And then again, breathing in and breathing out. 3 more, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And last one. You should feel a really nice stretch as you rock back, right between the shoulder blades. Good. Sitting tall, let's lift the right hand up. We're going to stretch to the side, hold, curve forwards, drop the chin into the chest, and sit up tall. Let's combine with the breath, going the other way. So breathing in, breathing out, curve forwards, and sit back up. 1 more on each side. Breathing in, breathing out, curving forwards, sit tall, and again breathing in, breathing out, curve forwards. Great, we're going to do some work waking up back first. So onto our hands and knees, I'm going to do a cat-cow stretch. So hands are shoulder width apart. You're going to have your wrists directly under your shoulders and knees are hip width apart. You're going to breathe in arch the back, and breathe out. Lift the chin up to the sky, drop the hips down to the floor. And we'll repeat, breathing in and out. 2 more, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. We're now going to do a circle, so bring your left shoulder to left hip, drop the forehead down, right shoulder to right hip, lift the chin, left shoulder to left hip, drop the head down, right shoulder to right hip. And we go the other way, so turn to the right, arching the spine, to the left, and lift. 1 more, right, arch the spine, left, and lift. We're now going to get the arms involved. So you're going to imagine you're doing like a little wave with the spine as you push forwards, scoop, lift the chin, curve, sit back on your heels, scoop forwards, hovering the nose just off the floor, lift the chin, arch the back, rock back onto the heels, and again, scoop, up, arch, push back on the heels, and last one, scoop, lift, and relax. Great. We're going to lie on our front and hug the knees into the chest. So holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release one leg. Pull this knee closer into your chest. And then bring this leg across the body. You're going to reach in the opposite direction and you should feel a really nice stretch going through the spine. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep sliding. So open that knee until you're on your front. And then with this knee open, in kind of half of frogs, we're going to push up. And relax. Thread the arm through and go back onto your back. We'll do the same with the other knee. So pulling into your chest. Bring it across the body. Stretch in the opposite direction. You should feel a twist through the spine or maybe a nice stretch through the shoulder. Great. And now rolling onto your front with that knee open to the side. So kind of in a retire position and push up. Lower back down. Staying on your front, we're now going to just do one more stretch for the upper back. You're going to bring one leg across. Sorry, I should say the arms are stretched out here. And bring one leg across. And as the shoulder comes up, we're just going to feel a gentle stretch. Lower back down, and then we'll do the same on the other leg. So lift it up, bring it back, and stretch. Great. Going back onto your hands and knees, we're just going to do one more upper back stretch. So threading one arm through, dropping that shoulder down to the floor, and hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that arm up to the ceiling. And place it back down. Same on the other side. Threading the arm through, dropping the shoulder down to the floor. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting that arm up to the ceiling. and lowering it back down. We're not going to do too many back bends today. This is going to be quite a gentle stretch, but we'll just do a few. So with the legs slightly open, palms are down, elbows are pressing into the floor. We're going to engage the shoulders, so pull the shoulder blades down until the neck is nice and long. And then you're going to lift the upper body off the floor, keeping the neck long until the rib cage is off the floor, and lower back down. One more of these, so slide the shoulder blades down, long neck, lift the rib cage off the floor, and lower. Slide the hands further back, breathing in, breathing out. Lift the nose up to the ceiling or as far as you can go. Lower down, you can either do 2 more of these, or you can hold onto your foot with the palm facing down. Use your hand and push up. So we're just going to add a little arm stretch here and a leg stretch. Lower down. Either repeat your seal stretch or hold onto the other foot and push up. Great. Just a quad stretch. Find that first foot again and pull it in towards you. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping over. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This next stretch is kind of mainly for the dancers, but it will feel good for everyone. This is a hip opener. So we're going to open the knees to the sides, keeping the feet together. Press those heels down to the floor without the hips coming off the floor. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open out the lower legs so your feet are in line with your knees. Use your hands and you're going to slide backwards. So the knees are opening out to the side. And you're going to feel like gravity's pulling the hips down to the floor. If this is sore on your knees, you can put like a t-shirt or cushions onto your knees. Good. And relax. Great. Just pushing back into child's pose now, so knees slightly apart, reaching the hands forwards, dropping the forehead down to the floor. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move the hands over to one side, one hand on top of the other for a side stretch. And walk the hands over to the other corner. Great, we're now going to lie on our backs. And we're just going to work on the legs a little bit. So find one knee, pull it into your chest, and then extend that leg up to the ceiling. It doesn't matter how high this leg is, as long as you've got both knees straight and the toes are pointing up away from you. So hold your leg, and we're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, take a break. And we'll go again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, opening out the hip. This is kind of half of a happy baby. You can either, if you're flexible enough, hold onto your heel and then push that knee down. You can hold onto your thigh and let that knee open to the side. Your other hand might want to push the opposite hip down so that you stay level. So we're just opening out this hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're more advanced, you might now want to extend that leg for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Doing the same on the other side now, so hugging your knee and extending up to the ceiling. Get comfortable, try not to let the head come off the floor. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And let's go again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finding that heel, ball underneath the knee, and we're going to open out to the side. Opposite hand presses down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And more advanced, opening out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, 2 options now. You can either make sure you've got lots of space behind you, because we're going to do a pancake. So I'll just demonstrate. We're going to bring the feet up and over the head. Or you can extend both legs up to the sky and reach the fingertips towards the ankle bones or towards the shins. And you're just going to hold here. So if you want to do the pancake stretch, go easy, go really gently, especially if you're doing this in the morning. I would recommend first that you lift the hips off the floor and hold on to them with your hands, and then bend your knees. So this isn't a true pancake stretch, we're easing our way into it. Then you're just going to slowly extend one leg, and you'll feel a deep stretch roughly where your fingertips are, and bring it back in. And then the other leg, extend, and bring it back in. And you'll notice that each time you do this, it gets slightly easier. And so if you feel ready, you might want to drop both toes down to the floor. And you should feel a stretch between the shoulder blades. If you want, you can push all the way up. And then we're just going to roll down gently, holding the hips and the hands, and relax down. Great. Moving on now to our hamstring stretches and our hip flexor stretches. So this is all good for extensions to the front, or if you're a runner, this is great for the hamstrings and warming up the hips. So in our kneeling position, we're going to extend the front leg just a little bit, so that when you push forwards, your knee is in line with your heel. And we're just going to have the hands either side of the foot, and we'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're now going to tuck the toes underneath and stretch the back knee. Again for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. And you can either go for a stretch where you extend the arm up to the sky, or you can, whoops, wrong hand, opposite hand finds your foot for a quad stretch. This is a really deep quad stretch, so go easy. Either bring the arm back down or lower the foot, and bring the body up tall. You can hold on to something for this next stretch if you're not quite touching the floor yet, and it's your choice whether you flex the foot or not. We're going to reach the fingers up to the ceiling and reach them down to the floor, keeping the spine long. If you can, bring the palms flat on the floor. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Foot back down on the floor, and we're going to do a deep hip flexor stretch. So kneeling where you are, tuck the pelvis underneath, and then holding this position, push forwards. And you won't be able to go that far before you feel a really deep stretch here. and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You may want extra padding for the knees. And we're going to swap over. So same thing again. The front leg is extended a little bit so that you push forwards and the knee is in line with the heel. And just holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes underneath. Stretch the knee. I'm getting a nice demi-point stretch here too. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The knee drops down. You're either going to open up the hands or you're going to hold your toe for a quad stretch with the opposite hand. And relax. Feeling back up again, extend that leg. Optional flex, the flex neck makes it a lot deeper. Holding on to something if you want. Reaching up, breathing in, and breathing out. Reaching the fingertips down. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, foot back down on the floor. Tuck the pelvis, push forwards, and hold. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back up. We're going to push up into a downward dog. So hands on the floor, tuck the toes underneath, lengthen the neck, and drive those heels down into the floor. Don't worry if they're not touching the floor. It's more important that you keep the neck and the spine long and the knees straight. And relax. Breathing in, breathing out, push up again. Bringing one foot into the middle, and we're just going to pedal the feet for a calf stretch. You can keep doing these pedaling calf stretches, or you can now bring one foot into the middle, lift the other up to the ceiling. Lower it back down and swap. Great. Bringing one foot in front of the other, so we're in a parallel fourth position. Drop the forehead down to the floor here and hold. Then we're going to bring the body round to the side so the feet are now parallel. Hold onto your elbows and let the body drop. Spin around, so we're facing the other way now. And hang here. And back round to parallel seconds. This time you're going to bend the knees, open the feet out to the side, and press the hands into the knees to open out the hips. Great. Back into parallel. And relax the body forwards. Good job. Kneeling down now, sitting down. One more to the hips. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Hold on to the toes. Breathe in. Lift the chest up to the sky. Breathe out. Drop the forehead down. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up. And you can now repeat this 2 more times, or you can join me with a sandwich stretch. So you're going to bring the legs on top of each other. Don't worry if you can't bring the foot all the way to the knee. You can just cross the ankles. You want to stay really tall on the sit bones and reach the fingers forwards. So you're going to feel a nice stretch right at the back. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back up. Now really gently uncross the legs. Don't do this if you feel tension in the knees. This should be a nice, easy position. So get comfortable with the other leg on top, or you could still be in butterfly. Breathe in, breathe out. Reach the fingers forwards and the forehead down to the floor. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit back up. Extending one leg to the side, holding on to the opposite foot. Lift one arm up, and then stretching sideways towards the extended leg. Sitting back up again, and we're now going to twist and rotate the body so that you can reach towards the foot. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll swap over. Opposite hand takes the foot, and we stretch sideways, really lengthen through the spine here. Sit back up, rotate, and reach towards the foot. Don't force this stretch again, just let your body hang towards the leg. And sit back up. Finishing off with our box splits. So open the legs to wherever is comfortable. Nice tall spine. If sitting up is enough of a challenge, then just try and hold this position with a nice tall spine without falling backwards and the fingertips reaching in front of you. If you can now push this position, we're going to reach the fingertips forwards until you can get the palms flat on the floor, or eventually the elbows down, without the feet rolling inwards. So you want to maintain your turnout. So holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting back up. See if you can go any further forwards. Don't worry if you can't, that's fine. And we'll go again. So walking the fingertips forwards. Elbows down if you can. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And walk back up. Good. Bring the legs together. Give them a little shake. And we're going to go back to kneeling. Sit on the toes. And we'll add an arm stretch here. So one arm goes up, the fingertips touch the spine. The other arm goes under and they meet. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands on the floor. Push back onto your feet. Tuck in the chin. Heels down. Keep those knees bent. I'm going to roll up really gently. All the way through the spine until you're standing. Well, that concludes our stretch for today. I hope you enjoyed it and you're feeling refreshed and ready for your day. As always, if you're my ballet coach member and you have a particular stretch you'd like me to include, do let me know, and I'll see you same time next week. Bye.